How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out the next round of Twitch drops, and these are streamer drops. It seems to be what they're being titled, or round 23 creator drops, whatever you want to call it. One way or another, we've got some generic drops and some streamer specific as always, and some pretty special looking things. So hey, it's gonna be cool to check out. Before we do that, it's gonna be from September 7th of 2023 at noon p.m. Mountain Standard Time until September 14th, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So there you go. If you go to the Twitch drops page, which is linked down in the description below, it will show you in your own time zone, so you don't even have to convert that, so don't worry about it. So also, at the end of this video, there'll be a tutorial on the basics of how all the Twitch drops things work, if you just don't know how any of it works, and there's some troubleshooting at the end of that for people who know how it works but are having issues. So if you need to, just go ahead and skip to that. And if you already know how it all works, you can skip that part of the video. So let's get into our first drops. Our first one here is going to be a neat little furnace, and it is from Fancy Orb, and it's the Fancy Orb Furnace, as you can see. It's wearing a fancy little tuxedo with a fancy little monocle, and everything as you would expect. And of course, it does have some glow. We'll go ahead and show you what it looks like when it is on during the day, and then we can kill the lights, and you can see the whole orb part lights up really cool and just really brings out the mustache and the monocle. There's even a little bit of a green glow coming up from the top there. It's a greenish blue kind of thing going on. And next we've got our only generic weapon, but it definitely has a very sleek and smooth kind of design to it with that really cool kind of barrel. And then you've got these blue on blue highlights, which are definitely very cool. This is the Coma SAR, and this one is your in-between Twitch drop, so this is going to be your 6 hours of watching anybody who's streaming. So yes, with these you can earn one of these along with one of the streamer specific drops as well. Even down the sides here you have a faint little red tip to the clone, and we'll go ahead and do a reload. Alright, and our last generic drop here is going to be this garage door. It's the Dust Garage Door, and it has this really cool kind of tech vibe with these awesome lights going on. And yeah, you can't really see too much of it going on here, but you can definitely see the sculpting detail. But once we kill the lights, you can definitely see it's got a nice light on the roller, and it just really pops for you. So it's definitely a very nice garage door for those who want a nice glowing one. Next, we've got the BlizzardID door, and a lot of people think, oh wait, is this an armor door? No, this is a normal sheet metal double door, and you can see through it. As you can see, my character is creeping through the window back there. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of double doors that have this and have some glow to them, so that is definitely a huge plus. And it is the first streamer specific drop up there on the list, but you don't have to do any in order. All the streamer specific drops require 2 hours of watch time of that specific streamer, so you're gonna have to watch Blizzard, and you can simply just click on them and it'll take you straight to their page if they're there, and it'll show you all that on the Twitch page. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the glow, and as you can see, these are some pretty angry looking penguins. Definitely a very cool design that is very unique. Next up, we have a rug for you here, and it is the Paddle Gang's Lady Jennifer Unwelcome Rug. So there you go, Paddle, and you've got Jennifer there, and there you go, Paddle Gang. And yeah, it kind of has like a nice, it looks like one of those kind of like rough rugs, you know? Maybe it's made out of like burlap or something, I don't know, or maybe it's a little kind of scruffy, I don't know. Next, we've got another garage door for you. This one is streamer specific to Sebby, so you're gonna have to watch Sebby to get this one. And as you can see, its eco rating is life. It's got all these tools stuck in it. Everyone who's eco rated should definitely know the feel for that. And if you go ahead and kill the lights, there's definitely some cool little glow going on there. Alright, so first up for our streamer specific drops when it comes to weapons, you've got the Crowley Bread double barrel. This thing is just great. It's the Baguette double barrel shotgun, and I mean, it's absolutely hilarious. It's worn up, And it's funny, and there always has to be some kind of silly skin of some sort, and I think this one is definitely really cool. Aim down the sights here, and we'll do a reload of those bread tubes for you right there. And this again is a streamer specific, and so you'll have to watch 2 hours of the specific streamer, which is K-Relay or Crowley. I feel like I'm butchering names. I always do. It's okay. My real last name is always butchered, so I know how it feels. And next we have one more gun for you, and this is going to finish it up. This is our last streamer specific drop right here, and this is the Gobbleswomp AK. And yeah, as you can see here, it's got this kind of cool like skull taking a bullet and roses, and then you kind of have a little bit of a carbon fiber thing going on with it. 1 versus 9. Aiming down the sights, you got that big old G and a nice gray versus red for the tips of the sight there. There's that reload, and that does it for all of our drops. So guys, how do you feel about this next Twitch drops? Are you excited for any? Are you excited for all of them? Which ones are you gonna try to pick up? Or you're like me, where you just have to collect them all because, hey, that's just how it is. One way or another, I hope this video helped you out. And if you guys are new or need help, the tutorial part will start now. Otherwise, that's it. You can go ahead and enjoy your day. Alright guys, so you're going to start by going to the Twitch drops page, which is linked down in my description below if you don't already have it pulled up, and it's going to take you to here. And if you are brand new, you're going to have to sign in with your Steam account. This has to be the Steam account that you own Rust on and want the skins on. That's very important. And then you want to sign in with your Twitch, and the Twitch is going to need to be the Twitch that you're going to be watching the streams with. That should be pretty straightforward. Now, I've already done the Steam sign in, so I don't need to do that. But, you know, again, you just click here, and it's going to bring you to the Steam sign in window. Alright, so then once you're done through Steam, you're going to click sign in, and it will either ask you to, you know, sign in your stuff, then it'll ask if you can authorize, blah, 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 and you just say yes, and it will pop up with drops activated, and you should be good to go. Now, what you want to do is kind of look at a few things here. So we have a couple buttons that pop up. You've got logout, unlink, and check for missing drops. So logout's pretty straightforward. Unlink is going to be useful. Now, some people will get the error saying that you're already linked to a account. If that's what you're getting, you're going to need to find out which account that is, either your Steam or Twitch, log in the way I just showed you, and then hit unlink. Once that's done, you can then sign in with the proper account and link it properly, okay? So this is where that unlink button is when you're looking for it. Also, there's the check for missing drops button, which we'll get back to here in a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and kind of go through the basic FAQ, and the main thing here is what are the different kinds of drops, and I kind of explained that briefly already, but you've got the generic drop. Generic drops are drops you have to watch for a set amount of time, but you don't have to watch a set streamer. You can watch any streamer that has drops enabled. So technically, you could make progress towards two streamers at once, so to say. One of the generic drops and then one of the specific drops. So that's kind of how that works right there. And then there are the specific drops, which are, you know, you have to watch that specific streamer. Pretty straightforward there, okay? Now, those will all be posted on this page once it has been updated for the drops, so it's really easy. You just click on them and you're ready to go. Now, is there a way to check your progress? Yes, there is. So we'll go ahead and show that. You can literally just click here, or when you're at your Twitch, go to your Twitch inventory. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, and so it will take you here to your inventory, and as you'll see, you know, this is from the last campaign. And, well, actually, this could be a couple campaigns further ago because I'll probably keep using this. So as you can see, this is from the July 2021 campaign. And it'll start to show your progress here. So as you can see, I'm earning towards the generic drops, which were these two, and one streamer right here. And it shows the progress on both and how long you're going to have to work at it. Once this is done, the bar will be full and it will say claim. And until you claim, the next one in its progress won't start. So you'll see this one here will not start until this one has been claimed. And once you finish this, you're going to have to watch another streamer to start on theirs, or else you won't be making progress towards anything. So yeah, that's generally how that's going to work right there. All right, now that we're back on it with this, The next thing is going to be, can you earn drops faster and by opening more windows, logging into multiple accounts, blah, blah, blah. No, that doesn't work. The best you can do is earn a generic drop and a specific drop at the same time. Once you have finished the both or all of the generic drops, you can only work on one specific streamer at a time. Opening another window isn't going to help you with that. Now, if a streamer logs off halfway and you only have them partially finished, you can then move on to a different streamer that is online. Sometimes it can take up to 5 minutes to show you're making progress, but don't worry, you will. And usually it doesn't start at 0. You'll notice it pops up right away at 2 to 5% or something like that. Because like I said, it can take a little while to realize you switch people. But as long as the one you're watching is offline and no longer streaming Rust, you can switch to another person that is and work on them. Now, how long does it take for the drops to show up in your inventory? Again, this can take up to 10 minutes for them to show up after you've claimed them on Twitch. But if you didn't go ahead and claim them on Twitch, make sure you do, because there's no other way to do that. So once you've hit claimed, it can take up to 10 minutes to show up in your Steam inventory. If for some reason it isn't, you can come back here and click this check for missing drops button, and it will try to send them to you. For me, whenever I've done this, it usually works instantly. Again, there's going to be lots of people doing this at once. It could take some time, all right? And then, do you need anything special? All you need is a Twitch account, a Steam account, and you need to own Rust. If you have Twitch Prime or whatever, that's fine, but you don't need it. No Twitch Prime required, no extra fees or other things. You just need a Twitch account, Steam account, and Rust. Now, if you no longer know which one is linked or whatever, I already covered that, so we can skip it. And then if you don't own Rust, is there a way you can still earn them? And yes, there is. What you do is you claim them on Twitch, but you never send them over to Steam. As soon as you now own Rust, you come back to this page anytime. It will always be here. You can log in and click check for missing drops. Once you've clicked this guy, it should then drop them all from your Twitch into your Steam inventory, now noticing that Rust is there. So yeah, that's basically kind of the stuff right there that works with it. And if you are having a problem where it's not switching to another streamer, one thing you can do is clear your internet browser cache, close all your windows, reopen, and try again. That has always worked for most people as well. Just kind of another little tip with that. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your Twitch drops out there. Have fun getting them, and stay rusty.